Hello everybody. I know it's been a really long time since I posted a video, so thank you so much for sticking around and for continuing to subscribe to me while I wasn't making videos. I've had a very busy summer, which you will find out about as I catch up on all the weeks that I've missed, because I am going to do that. But today I wanted to share with you kind of a haul, but also kind of not a haul. So this stack of items is things that I found in my parents' house that are mine, that I have not been using for years, from when I, well, A, just loved stickers as a kid, and B, did some scrapbooking as a kid. So I just wanted to show you the things that I decided to bring back with me. So that I could just, you know, it's kind of fun. It's like a haul where I bought a bunch of things, but instead it's like, oh, I already had these things. It's great. It's like the cheapest haul ever. I already had them. It was not very cheap for my parents at the time. Anyway, I'll tell you that story in a minute. But so let's just show you what I've got here. I've just torn off a piece of Hampton Inn paper that I'm going to use to show you. So first off, I have these scissors. Now a lot of these, a lot of the products that I found that I had were this Creative Memories brand, because my aunt did Creative Memories, and then there were some people in my town who also did it. And I went to this lady's house, and I remember I did some scrapbooking things at her house with all of these older women, and I was like 8, but I was super into it. Anyway, so I had this one pair of pattern scissors. They have this weird alpine pattern. I don't know why that's the pattern I chose, but okay. Whatever, childhood self, that's what you like. Anyway, I'm hoping this will focus and you'll be able to see the pattern of the teeth. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Anyway, but I'm going to cut this paper so you can see the shape that made. So those are pretty cool. And then the other big thing I have in this box is a paper cutter. I kept talking about the fact that I had a paper cutter and it wasn't around. Well, I really did have it. I didn't make it up. It's got this guiding thingy. It still cuts really easy. So, I mean, that's really exciting. I'm really happy to have found this. It's pretty small, but also Creative Memories brand. But I used it a lot when I was doing my scrapbooking, and I'm glad to have found it again. Next, I found all of these Micron pens, which, yeah, so some of these things I found, they had stickers on them. So these Micron pens were $16. Some of these sticker packs that I got, oh, I didn't bring the envelopes. I had these packets of stickers that I'll show you what I selected from in a moment. I mean, they'd be like $12, $13. I had like 5 or 6 of them, and I'm like, I cannot believe my parents spent this much money on me wanting, especially because, you know, we had to print out all those photos. Anyway, I'm really, you know, I'm actually really grateful. I'm really impressed at my younger self's skill at acquiring things. Anyway, but I did already try out the black Micron pen, and it still works, which is exciting. It's a little dry, but I feel like if I continue working with it, it's gonna work pretty fine. These are all 0.45 millimeter line width, and I believe I have not tested any of these yet, but I believe all of the other pens are exactly the same. They are. Okay, so this is a red one. Still writes. And I remember also just how much I abused these pens when I was, you know, I mean, I remember coloring things in completely with them, which is ridiculous. I was not thinking about like, oh, I should use a different marker, and this is just for writing really small. No, I just like went crazy. But, so blue works, purple works. Next we have orange. Oh, orange is pretty dry. I think I used a lot of orange. But, you know, okay. Next I've got green. So this is also kind of a discovery process. You're noticing I had some of these things and now I'm like, well, let's actually see what they are. And brown. I thought about filming the process of me opening this crazy craft drawer at my parents' house and showing you it, but there was like not enough room in there to set up the camera and for the video to make any sense. There was a lot of me just opening things and looking at them and going, oh. Anyway, so my Micron pens mostly still work. That's exciting. Like I said, maybe I was 8 or so. I don't know how old I actually was when I was making these scrapbooks, but I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but it's surprising. Also, yesterday was my birthday, so happy birthday to me. All right. I also found this exciting stencil sheet. It's upside down. Each of these shapes is labeled with, oh, I have a sticky on the table, with a month. So I know this came with a calendar that was this size and shape, this like perfect square. And so each of these you were supposed to like decorate the calendar. It's funny, I found some of the stickers from it, though not the calendar. It seemed like a very early like planning kit. Here are your stencils, here are your stickers. You know, you're supposed to fill in that this day is on vacation, this day is somebody's birthday, etc., etc. But I thought that it would be useful for me to have this stencil of all these shapes, especially just because of the stars, because I'm bad at drawing stars without having to fill in the center of it, you know what I mean? I always have to draw it like, I can't pick up my pencil and just draw one, so I like that there are these giant stars on this sheet. And then lastly, we have stickers. First off, I'm going to show you these. And I specifically saved this backing so I could show you that these are the Mrs. Grossman stickers. I don't even know for sure if they still make these. I didn't try looking it up. But these were pretty much all the stickers that my Creative Memories person was using and selling me. So I tried to pick things that I thought would be useful to planning. They are very like 90s Technicolor rainbowy like this. And I don't use a lot of these colors. They're not pretty neon colors. They're not subdued colors often. So I didn't know that all the stickers I had were going to be useful necessarily, but I tried to pick some ones that I liked and that I thought I could probably use. So I've got books, multicolored stars. I like these bees, junk food, some writing and art supplies. Should I get closer? I'll get a little closer. Balloons. Is it focusing on me? It is. I've got these party streamers. The word party in this amazing font that I love that just is my childhood. Music notes. Roses. This pretty flower ribbon something. A heart, the ribbon that seems to go with it. Shiny watering can with tulips and other flowers. Shiny stars. Shiny banners. Some bats for Halloween. Some blue flowers. Rainbow hearts. Pumpkins. More pumpkins. Oh, those were jack-o'-lanterns, technically. Princess castles that are all shiny. I've got some water droplets. Birthday candles, 2 tiny like travel stickers, but that's fine. Big old birthday cake, like a kid makeup set, this like princess play set, and lastly this tea set. I feel like I will probably find uses for these things now that I have located them. So I am pretty excited to have found them. And then lastly, in the exciting realm of stickers, I had 2 of these, a Lisa Frank sticker tote. It even says on the back it's a sticker tote. I remember, oh look, it was $2.99 at Eckerd's. You would buy these and they'd have some stickers in them, but then over $125. But then of course there's room in there for more stickers. So these other stickers, are just, I found them randomly hanging out in a thing that I had. Here we go. So I have these alphabet stickers that are, again, that font that I said that was my childhood. It was everywhere. And there's lots of Lisa Frank in here, like vintage Lisa Frank. So I've got some of the ballerina bunnies, classic. I remember these were from some big art kit, and they're kind of weird colors, but there's these holographic stars and hearts. Shiny, shiny. Oof, I've got hairs. I've got these ladybugs that I remember using a lot because my Girl Scout camp nickname was Beetlebug. These crazy neon hearts and balloon hearts and rainbow balloon hearts, which I remember using on a lot of letters. More Lisa Frank. I've got this one lone pony and a bunch of hummingbirds. I've got, ooh, these beautiful tea set stickers. I really like those. I mean, that's why I own them. But anyway, I have some of these classic puppies, the golden retriever and the little Scotty, the dolphins, of course. These leopard shoes and music notes. That's kind of odd. Oh, I love these crazy holographic shells, or iridescence, probably the right word. That's the word I would have used when I was little because I was proud I knew that word. These very groovy flowers because I had an obsession with wearing things that were lime green. I've got some Christmas puppy stickers. Something stuck to the back of it. I don't know if I meant to. Out of this world. That's random. Probably came from like Highlights magazine or something. Couple more Lisa Frank. There's a lot of the iconic unicorn whose name I think is Marky, weirdly enough. And these fish. And these kind of cute doodled flowers. Oh, here's more of that tape with the unicorn on it. These hearts that there are very few of, but I remember like really loving using these and sticking them to things. Here's some Mulan. She's super cool. More of this. A bunch of funny, smiley dudes and girls, I guess. And lastly, Belle. I don't know where she came from, but randomly I had that. So I'm going to stick these back in here. All of a sudden, I have exponentially grown my sticker collection, except I haven't because I already had them. I just didn't know I had them. There are a bunch of stickers that I still did not bring back with me. Part of that reason being that I didn't think they would be super suited to planning. Another part of that reason being that some of them are like really vintage, like classic Lisa Frank stickers, and I was afraid of using all of them, which is always my problem with stickers. I'm afraid of using them, which is silly. You're supposed to. But anyway, if you enjoyed looking at some of these stickers that I had, then you should check out my other video. There's a dog barking outside. You should check out my other video where I page through my sticker books from childhood. There's a lot of Lisa Frank stickers in there, in addition to some pretty odd random ones. But I had fun making that video earlier this summer. And if you like, you know, vintage rainbowy 90s stuff, then that would be fun for you too. Anyway, so that is, well, this is the random collection of items that I found and brought back with me from home to new home in order to start utilizing those in my planning. Like I said, again, I am going to catch up on all the videos I've missed, all the Plan With Me's I've missed. I was memory planning all summer anyway, so whatever, nothing like new. And I will just see y'all again soon with all the videos I owe you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.